10 most beautiful cities and towns in Algeria. If you're planning to visit Algeria and you want to know about the list of famous best cities in Algeria to visit, then you have come to the right place. We have listed top 10 most beautiful cities in Algeria to visit. The main question for anyone traveling to Algeria is, where should I go? There are many attractions in Algeria where you can go. Algeria is just a short distance from Europe, the largest country on the continent of Africa. Algeria has a different landscape and a lot to offer tourists. Most Algerians welcome tourists warmly. Moreover, Algerians are happy to share their way of life with any guest in their country. Any trip to this beautiful country must be well researched to ensure that all travel rules are followed. Welcome to this blog and thanks for watching. If you are new here, please kindly hit the subscription button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Algeria has many mysterious and beautiful cities that will capture your heart, including fascinating cities with winding roads and stunning architecture or culture. The Mediterranean coast, history and lush-green landscapes that make the trip to Algeria even more spectacular are all wonderful. Travel from Europe is short, but the difference between the two foremost regions is instantly recognizable and brings a thrill and interest to the tourist. Without any further delay, here are the top 10 most beautiful cities in Algeria. Number 10. Tajid. Tajid is a small place in Algeria and can be easily explored within a day. There aren't many things to do and attractions to visit in this town. Also, being a small town, there are fewer accommodation options. People usually consider making a quick stop here before heading to the neighboring cities. You can halt here for a quick snack and take a little break from your journey. You can check out the list of the cities near Tajid and find out top things to do in these towns. So, the next time you are in Tajid, you can decide which neighboring city to visit for a memorable trip. Number 9. Janet. Janet is a seaside town in the center of Algeria. Janet is unique and optional, with wide streets and bright blue doors on the main road, covering Central Avenue with whitewashed buildings. Janet relates a Mediterranean city with its blue roofs, but it is the chief in the Tasli region of Algeria. That beautiful setting is settled at an elevation of the rich mountains surrounding the magnificent mountains overlooking the city. Set in a palm tree oasis, the city appears almost tropical. And this small town located in a national park has some beautiful rock collections, and people come to see those rock collections and remember the past. Janet comes to life on weekends when it attracts few tourists, most of whom come to admire the remarkable collection of rock paintings in the nearby national park. French tourists come to experience the peace and exotic surroundings on offer in Janet. Number 8. Timimoun. This oasis in the beautiful and vast Sahara Desert is characterized by its shifting sand dunes, palm groves, and much needed salt lake. The magnificent sand dunes in the distance make for a spectacular backdrop to an already enchanting town. Timimoun, like any other place, and despite its small size, has its own district. Otherwise known as a Tou, it boasts a similar form of architecture to that found in Tajid, the intense red mud walls that are widely characterized of Sudanese architecture. In the newer part of town, the French influence is evident, but with much of the original architectural styles being drawn upon to maintain some continuity in this beautiful town. Notably, due to the late abolition of slavery, African influences are still evident here, especially in the gobas, buildings dedicated to the marabout, small in size but rich in culture, history, and aesthetic delights. Timimoun is indeed a beautiful place. Number 7. Batna. Close in proximity to the aforementioned Constantine, Batna is a welcomed continuation of the Moroccan Atlas Mountains and lies just north of the beginning of the stunning Sahara. Now, the 5th biggest city in Algeria, Batna started its life as a French military fortress, enabling the French access to both the Sahara and the Atlas Mountains. Today, Batna is an agricultural hub that proudly stands as the main market center for the region. The vibrant and animated ambience of the city gave it its own unique beauty, with numerous cinemas and bustling cultural centers. Number 6. Gadala. Part of the Pentapolis, Gadala is in fact not only one of the 5 hilltop cities built almost 1,000 years ago in the Mzab Valley, but also one of the most stunning and breathtaking. Serving as a major center of date production and for the manufacture of robes and clothes, Gadala is an enchanting experience for all the senses. Divided into 3 walled sectors, this unique and charming fortified town boasts a historic center, complete with an intriguing pyramid-styled mosque, once described by the French philosopher Simone de Beauvoir as a cubist painting beautifully constructed. Gadala deservedly makes for this list of the most beautiful places to visit in Algeria. Number 5. Tlemcen. Tlemcen boasts a rich history and diverse culture and is now a melting pot for various musical and artistic styles. The textiles and handicrafts here are beautiful examples of Berber and Arabian and Andalusian heritage, and the architecture is spectacular also, with the mosque standing as a stunning architectural masterpiece. It is also one of the oldest and best preserved Almoravid buildings in the whole of the country. Tlemcen is idyllic, framed by the majestic mountains and still enshrined in artisan charm. Number 4. Annaba. A city with superb architecture and welcome and refreshing proximity to both freshwater and fertile farmland, Annaba is definitely one of Algeria's most beautiful cities. Beauty aside, Annaba is an extremely important city, with its port handling the majority of the country's mineral exports. It's the history and culture of Annaba that gives it its charm. It was a city in which Saint Augustine lived out his final years, and the area now has a reputation for being a tranquil haven, much aided by its idyllic sea views and wild tropical sand. Thankfully, this peaceful city avoided much of the violence of the 1990s, and thus the elegant colonial period center remains intact, complementing the beauty of the coastline. Number 3. Constantine. Constantine is a great symbol of pride for the north. It also arose out of its natural surroundings, having been protected by a deep gorge around an outcrop of rock that formed a natural fortress. A city of great political, cultural and economic significance, Constantine has an enchanting ambience and is still rife with a sense of fantasy despite its cosmopolitan and modern movements. Indeed, Constantine outspreads much further than its original natural fortress, but it is a city that stays true to its origins. Constantine boasts of a thriving Arab Andalusian music scene that is yet another way it manages to enchant and entice those who are visiting. Number 2. Oran. This fascinating city is a lively port that boasts a rich history and animated piece of life. Oran is famous for having contributed, in particular, to North Africa's liveliest musical movement, Raj. The open bay offers an idyllic and tranquil escape from the bustling city's streets, and side streets offer an insight into Spanish and French parts of the city. Modern Oran boasts a refreshing waterfront, plus an old and a new city, each section with its own unique charm and architectural landmarks. Number 1. Algiers. Last but not least is the capital, Algiers. Boasting two of the country's most beautiful mosques, it has to make this list. Located on the stunning bay of the Mediterranean Sea, Algiers is a modern and metropolitan city and never fails to make an impression with its rare beauty and almost disorienting architectural contrast. With wide French-built boulevards and elegant villas alongside traditional and historic Islamic landmarks, including the enchanting Kasbah, its architectural fusion serves to emphasize the beauty of the city. The enchanting streets leading to the stunning bay of Algiers are yet another of Algiers' picturesque features. There you have it, explorers, our list of the top 10 most beautiful cities in Algeria. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our new uploads.